Question 5. Why is God such a proponent of slavery in the Bible? Slavery did exist in biblical times. The Bible, however, gave instructions on how slaves should be treated and set free after 7 years of service. In fact, the book of Philemon in the New Testament was written by Paul to Philemon, who was the owner of a runaway slave, Onesimus, who possibly robbed him. Paul told Philemon to forgive the slave and treat him kindly like a fellow brother in Christ. Moreover, when looking at this particular question, it is important that we do not view history through our modern standards. Slavery in biblical times was different from what it has become in modern times. Slavery was not an issue of race, but more of a social status. Also, it is important to note that the Bible was meant to lead men toward salvation and not to reform society. Once a man has been saved and changed by the love of God, he is freed from the slavery of sin and will realize that enslaving another human being is wrong. A person who has truly experienced God's grace will in turn be gracious towards others. In God's eyes, slaves and freedmen are all equal. As 1 Corinthians 7:22 says, "For he who was a slave when he was called by the Lord is the Lord's freedman. Similarly, he who was a free man when he was called is Christ's slave."